everyone. Welcome back. Just gonna give everyone a second to get in here. Coco is barking right now. Cool. I'm going to actually grab my Starbucks. Hi guys. Okay, well, welcome back to Lunchtime Sunshine, the weekly, 3 times a week, live stream where we talk about what we're grateful for. We do a little meditation. I pull an angel card for a little, live reading, and then we get into that good feeling state. So I'm Melissa Mulati, and I am extremely excited to be back. I always love doing these shows. They make me so happy to do them. And especially when you have a really strange night, the night before a live stream, like one of these, and then you come on, then you go to bed and then you wake up and then you've had time to think and digest, and then you're able to come and just do this. It's cool to be able to host something that can help put your worries in perspective, or they can help you just sort of ground yourself so that you don't, overthink, feel too much anxiety. Goodness, the dog is barking like crazy. I'm going to maybe text my boyfriend to make sure that she's fine because it's driving me mad. Actually, I'm going to close the door. 1 second, guys. Anyways, but yeah, I just trailed off, but I hope that you had a good evening and that you're having a good day so far. So I'm going to whip out the Spreading Love calendar and see what today's task is, and we can do it together. If you are here, please leave a comment and like this stream. That would be awesome. I would just love to know who's here. And of course, it's always great to have a thumbs up if you're enjoying the stream. Where's the Spreading Love calendar? There it is. We have October. I'm going to bring it up. If you haven't already downloaded it for October, it's completely free on patreon.com/Melissa Mulati or on melissamulati.com under the Spreading Love calendar tab. It's there for you to download. And there's a printable version there as well. Okay, it is Wednesday, the 14th today. Today's task on the Spreading Love calendar is to go on a mindful walk, leave electronics at home. Oh, and it is the perfect day, especially here in Toronto. I'm not sure if the weather is great wherever you might be viewing from, but the weather here is amazing. And so I think maybe after lunch, I will go for a walk and complete today's task. And so I hope you'll join me in doing that at some point today. It's nicer in Massachusetts. Oh, nice. I'm here. Great. Welcome, Ray. There was something that I wanted to do. Oh, yes. I want to grab this book. 1 second. Okay. I'm back. All right. So I wanted to mention that because I told you guys that I was going to keep you posted on the books that I read and what has been resonating. So I finally finished 1984. It took me forever and a day because there's a lot of really interesting ideas in it. And if you look at, wait, let me find it. Where is it? Oh, yeah, if you look at my book, I have highlighted and written notes on a lot of the pages because it really resonates with what's happening in the world right now. It's a story. It's a fictional story that was written in 1947, long before 1984, and long before, obviously, right now. It's a futuristic novel about what happens in 1984 and how the world has changed and how there's something called the Thought Police, which monitors people's speech and their thoughts. It's really, really interesting, the concept, the ideas. It actually kind of blew my mind while reading it. So I'm a little bit sad about the ending. I was kind of hoping for a, positive ending. However, it's kind of just it leaves you feeling like, shucks, that sucks. But I feel like a lot of authors from that time, actually, The Giver, I forget when that author wrote The Giver. I feel like it might have been around the same time. I might be completely wrong, but The Giver kind of left me in the same sort of state when I finished it. You're kind of left with a bit of not a cliffhanger, but just with, it's almost like you can decide what happens, and it's a bit it's a bit confusing, but anyways, I don't know if I loved the ending so much. It made me a little bit sad, but that's probably the positive, like looking for sunshine inner me. Like I just love a good happy ending, and it always kind of sucks when it's sort of meh. Like it's not good or bad. There's nothing bad. Well, it kind of is. Anyways, it's a really great book. Would highly recommend. So I just finished that, and then I started reading this morning called The Pilgrimage by Paulo Coelho. So if you haven't heard this author, he wrote the very famous Alchemist book, which is one of my favorite books of all time. Would highly recommend that. But anyways, I started reading this, and this is about his journey through walking the Camino de Santiago de Compostela. As a lot of you know, I'm going to be walking that next year. That has been one of my goals for a while, and it's going to happen next year. Very excited for that. And Corona's not going to stop me because it's a walk, and you don't, it doesn't really, there's not really any restrictions on the walk. So anyways, just wanted to share that. I'm loving it so far. Ray says, it happened in Stranger Things when the government was listening to everyone's phone calls in the 80s. Hello, exactly. That's a perfect example, Ray. And they're trying to show it on that show for sure. Yo, that's me, says, hello, what's happening? I hope you're having a good day. So anyways, I know I got off track, but that was The Task, and those are just some books that I think y'all might be interested in. Would highly recommend. All right, let's whip out our journals and write up 5 things that we are grateful for. So if you don't have a journal, don't worry, just say it out loud or say it in your head, whatever works best for you. Type it on your phone. And the purpose of doing this is so that we can get into a good feeling mindset, into an appreciative mindset where, we can notice everything around us today and truly just feel grateful that we are where we are in our lives. So that's the purpose of writing out 5 things that you're grateful for. And that's why I encourage it in these streams. And I try to do it every single day. Some days you forget because that's just life. But for the most part, I try to push myself to remember. So so let's do that. 5 things that I'm grateful for. Okay, number 1, I am grateful for, first off, 1984 brought me a lot of joy and a lot of interesting ideas and things to think about in regards to my perspective on the world. So first, grateful for that. The joy it has brought into my life. And ideas. I love ideas. I'm an idea person. That's number 1. Any thoughts or feelings that you have while you're thinking of what you're grateful for, like just honor them. Don't judge yourself. That's my favorite thing to recommend. If you are grateful for your new purse, then be grateful for it. If you're grateful for your car, whatever. All that matters is that you get into the attitude of gratitude. So that's the first thing, my book. The second thing that I am grateful for, I'm grateful for my space. I have created this wonderful space where I feel very motivated to work hard, and I've been getting a lot done and doing interviews and really focused. I've been really focused in this space, and I am very grateful for it. So yeah, I put space, but I should say my space. Not the site, but my actual space. Hello, Melissa. Hi, Numer. How you doing? All right, number 3. I am grateful for the weather today. It is beautiful, and I'm excited to go in and do today's task on the Spreading Love calendar, go for a walk, and leave my electronics at home. And the weather is going to allow that to be a joyful one, so grateful for the weather. That's number 3. Number 4, I have a delicious sub waiting for me in the fridge for after this stream. I didn't want to eat prior to it because sometimes I get the itis. Have you guys heard of that? When I was in high school, I remember people used to say it's called itis, where when you are, I might be wrong, maybe it's not called that. Well, I don't know. I used to hear people saying that when you eat food and you are just so just lethargic and tired and just need to sleep after eating. That's what the itis is, I guess. So anyways, I get that bad. After I eat, I have to just lie down for a bit, and I usually take naps, and I always used to do that when I worked at the bookstore, when I worked at Cricket, any job I've ever had. Whenever I eat at lunchtime, I always have to take at least a 15 to 30 minute nap afterwards. Because Lord, I guess digestion is really hard on my body. So anyways, I'm grateful for my food. And then actually the fifth thing, I'm grateful for the time that I have today. Because today my schedule is quite open in terms of I have the ability to work on whatever I sort of feel like working on today. And yeah, I have lots of time. So I am grateful for that. So that's the fifth thing. Numer says, missing you. Please come back on Instagram. She quit it to be happier. Thanks, yo, that's me. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook are poisonous social media sites that is making the entire planet an angry place to live. Yeah, agree. Yeah, you know what, Numer, I'm sorry. I'm not in alignment with those sites anymore. I just don't feel that I feel any joy on them. And that is something that I preach on a regular basis, and I try to push myself to honor those ideas as well, and to make sure that I'm being true to what I'm feeling. And I just wasn't very happy on those sites, so that's why I left. And I don't think, I'm not saying never say never. Who knows? I may return. At this point, I don't feel that they are for me. So I am honoring that and staying off. But YouTube's awesome, and I really love TikTok as well. I haven't been the most active on TikTok in the last few weeks, but I plan to be again. And I may go back on Live Me. We'll see. If anyone's interested in Live Me, I could also just do stuff on here or on Twitch. But anyways, Arshel, welcome, says, hey, dear Mel. How you doing, Arshel? I hope you're good. Hello, Guru. All right, so that's 5 things that I'm grateful for. So I hope that helped you think of some things that you're grateful for. And I hope that you will carry that into today's meditation. Ray says, Live Me for gaming. Yeah, Live Me, I have to check, I haven't been on it in so long, but I have to check to see if people are still using it. I probably should do that for gaming. But Twitch is also fun for gaming too, isn't it? It just is probably a little bit harder for me to get a Twitch setup going, but I should try. If anyone knows how to do that, maybe I'll try to do that. How are you, Mel? I'm good, Arshel. Thank you. I'm very good. I'm excited to meditate. I feel like I need to ground myself a little bit. I hope you're doing well as well. Okay, so I didn't prepare a meditation phrase for today. Let me see what I like to do. Maybe we'll do one of the pre-recorded meditations today, because I've been doing the grounding, connecting, and protecting a lot recently. Let's see what I'm drawn to in my little album section on iTunes. I've created a little section just for the meditations. Attracting harmonious relationships, a moment to yourself. Actually, I feel drawn to that one, a moment to yourself. Okay, so if you are brand new to hanging out with me live or doing any meditations in general, first I like to say find a comfortable position, either legs crossed if that is most comfortable for you. You can lie down. If you're sitting on a chair, maybe you want to have your feet flat on the floor. Just kind of feel out what works best. We are going to be doing a inner reflective meditation, so closing your eyes is usually best for that. However, if you are someone that gets a little claustrophobic and you don't like closing your eyes, because I know that there are a lot of people out there that are like that, certainly you can have your eyes open and meditate as well. If they are open, try to find a spot on the wall to focus on, just so you don't get distracted by all the beautiful things that I'm sure are around you. If you can find some back support, that's always good, so you don't get distracted by any aches during the meditation. And if your mind does get distracted, it is totally normal. I was meditating this morning with my friend during our Breakfast Club meeting, and I was finding that my mind was wandering a lot. So if that happens, it's totally normal. Like I said, I've been meditating for many years now, and it still happens to me every so often. So just kind of allow yourself to let that happen. And if you can try to focus on your breath, that will help you come back to the present moment. However, sometimes we just need to sit and breathe in our thoughts. So that might be what you might need today. So just thought I'd say that. Okay, so a moment to yourself is the meditation we are doing today. So let's take 10 seconds to get comfortable, and we shall begin. Oh, and also if you'd like to have a blanket, Sometimes I like meditating with a blanket. So actually, I don't know if Brian's watching, but I'm going to inform him that he bought me this wonderful tapestry. It's a Ravenclaw tapestry. He bought it for me for my birthday this year. And I have no idea how to hang it because of the way that tapestries are so hard because I don't want to like put a hole in it. You could tape it, but that doesn't really necessarily hold them up. So I've been using it as a blanket recently just because I love it so much. And it's Ravenclaw because I'm a Harry Potter nerd. But yeah, I'd like to try to figure out how to put it up. I need to do some research, actually. To be honest, I haven't done enough research to see how other people hang tapestries. So I should do that first. Okay. All right. It takes 10 seconds. Sorry, I was talking 10 seconds to breathe, and then we shall begin. Okay. If you want to just rest your arms on your lap with your palms facing up like so, that just keeps you open so that energy can flow freely throughout the meditation. Okay, so if you're able to close your eyes now, do so. And before I begin the meditation, I'm just going to walk us through relaxing. In case you feel any weight on your shoulders, or just any heaviness in general, let's try to feel a deep sort of relaxation, vibration move through our body, starting with our head. And let's go deeper into a relaxation mode, feeling our neck relax and our chest and our stomach, relaxing our pelvis and our legs and our feet and our lower back and upper back, arms and hands. And let's just sit here for a second and focus on our breaths, breathing in and out at our own pace. Breathe in and out through your nose or your mouth, whatever is most comfortable for you. And I'm going to start the meditation. Just give me one moment. Keep breathing. Keep on your breath. Okay, I'm having some problems with my audio, so I'm just going to walk us through the meditation. So let's just take a deep breath in. Breathe in and hold and out. Deep breath in and hold. And out. Deep breath in and hold. And out. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. I want us to just sit in silence and think about all the things that we listed in our gratitude checklist, all the things that bring us joy, all the wonderful things in our life that bring us bliss. We're so, so lucky to live where we are. We're so, so lucky to have what we have. We're going to take a few moments just to sit and think about all the things that bring us that joy and feel that deep gratitude. We have been blessed with such wonderful people, such wonderful things in our life. All is well in this present moment as we are surrounded by love, joy, peace, happiness. We are so, so lucky. And as you go about this day, I want you to try to remember how lucky you are. When you're looking at your cup of coffee, feel that gratitude for the energy it will bring to you. When you're eating that delicious dinner, taste all of the wonderful things on your plate. Feel that gratitude for having it. And when you go for that mindful walk, see the beauty in nature and how much love surrounds you. And let's take 3 more deep breaths in and out. Breathe in and hold. And out. Breathe in and hold. And out. Breathe in and hold. And out. When you're ready, slowly blink your eyes open. And wiggle your toes and fingers. And do a stretch if you can. And reach for the sky, grabbing all the good vibes of the day and bringing it down into your heart chakra in prayer mode or hand over your heart. And repeat after me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. The light in me recognizes and adores the light in you. Namaste. Wonderful. I forgot to share with you all my new scrunchie added to my scrunchie family. It is a Deathly Hallows scrunchie. I just felt like I needed to share. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I had to do a little improv. Sometimes that happens because unfortunately my sound is not working on my computer, which is a little bit concerning. So hopefully I can figure that out after this. In the meantime, though, I'm going to pull a card. Today I am using a different deck than I usually use. This is my first deck that I ever got. It is called the Archangel Michael deck. So for those of you that don't know much about my readings, in the past, I have mentioned that whenever I use decks like these, to just kind of be open-minded as to what the message is. Don't focus on the fact that it's all about angels and that I'm probably going to read from the booklet, but the author of this deck is very angel focused. So if you don't believe in that, that's totally fine. Some people believe in energy. Some people believe in God or Buddha. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the message behind it. So I'm going to try to do my best to focus on that so that you're able to understand what the true message is and see past, sort of just like the perspective of the person that created these cards. Zaza, welcome. New person. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So let's see what I have in this deck. For everyone watching, what is something that each one of you needs to hear today, as well as everyone watching in the future, not just right now? Let's see what I can pick out. Did I knock? I think I cleared, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, I feel like this one wants to come out. And this one. All right, perfect. Let's see what these cards say. Aha. Wow. Okay. This is super relevant to what I need to hear, and I love this message. So the first card is be gentle with yourself. And the second is called have a sense of humor. So let's work on the first card first. So here we have this wonderful being who is holding a beautiful, gentle lamb. And just kind of like, it looks like he's kind of putting his head to the sky and feeling the sunshine vibes, as well as just sort of maybe in a bit of a prayer state, or maybe also just asking for help possibly. And what I see when I look at this card, the message is be gentle with yourself. What I get is that I feel that if possibly you have made a mistake, I want to say that for someone watching, or perhaps you have been feeling a little bit upset with something that you've done, or you've just been feeling like a little bit like you've been a little bit too hard on yourself recently. And this card is simply exactly what it says, to be gentle with yourself, to try to allow yourself to make mistakes. Stop being such a perfectionist and be okay with the fact that you're not perfect, and it's okay to make mistakes, and try to just allow yourself to be human. You are a human, each and every one of you, and we're not perfect, and it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Be easy on yourself, be gentle with yourself, and be a little bit more loving to yourself. There might be also someone watching that has been a little bit hard on their, I want to say on their what is the word that I'm trying to say? On their appearance. And I feel like I want to say to you to try to look in the mirror and see the beauty in yourself. Try to look in the mirror and point out all the wonderful things about yourself. And again, be gentle with yourself. Be loving towards yourself. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And know that each one of us is beautiful, and beauty is just, don't let society define what beauty is. You define what beauty is. And I want to encourage you to love yourself and be gentle with yourself. Ray says, got a driver phone call halfway through meditation, so I will have to rewatch. Good half stream so far. Okay, great. I just got done talking to my warehouse manager, telling him, don't worry about messing things up from time to time. You're only one person controlling multiple people. Yes, wonderful, Ray. How relevant. That's perfect. That's awesome. That's exactly it, honestly. We all make mistakes. It happens. And be easy on yourself. And then this card is about having sense of humor. Maybe looking at the situation that you're in and just laugh at yourself. If you made a mistake, well, try to see the humor in it, or try to see the humor in a shitty situation that you might be in right now. And previous messages in the last couple of streams have been about having perspective and understanding that sometimes we don't know why something is happening in our life right now, but maybe in like a couple months down the line or a couple years, we'll realize, oh, that had to happen in order for me to learn this lesson, or that had to happen in order for me to get here, which got me to the next place, which was my dreams coming true. We're not able, unfortunately, to see the bigger picture when it is happening. That's just how life is. So if you can try to have some perspective and take a step back and know that you don't know why something's happening right now, and if your day is just not going the way that you want it to go, just try to say to yourself, okay, okay, I'm just having one of those days, and try to laugh it off. Try to see the humor in things going wrong, because sometimes shitty things need to happen, shitty days need to happen, many things need to go wrong in order for the one thing that you really want to go right. Try to have some humor about it. That's what this is about. You know what? I don't even feel like I need to read the booklet for these cards. I feel like those are great messages, and that's perfect. I love that I prefaced all of this reading with with don't listen to the message, listen to the message, don't focus on the angels, and I didn't even end up needing the booklet in the first place, so perfect. Alrighty, my loves, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I will be back, of course, again on Friday at 1 p.m. Oh, wait. Oh, actually, I won't be back Friday at 1 p.m. Oh, darn it. Okay, well, I will be posting a video. Maybe I will schedule my video to be posted for that time, or I will schedule a meditation regardless to be posted. Yeah, I forgot. I have one of my best friends is moving to Costa Rica. Super sad. And the last time I'm going to see her is actually lunchtime on Friday. So I will make sure to have something posted for that time. And if it's not a meditation video, then maybe you can refer to previous meditation videos. I hope that you will continue the process and maybe push yourself to do a meditation, just because it's good to keep up the habit, especially if you aren't doing anything, if you're not busy. But regardless, if you haven't joined our Discord channel, please go ahead and join it. I will leave the link in the description box below. Hang out with us on Discord. We talk about what we're grateful for. And one thing that I want to start implementing on Discord is doing some more personal readings. So if you are interested in personal readings, you can reach out to me on there, as well as on melissamelotti.com. I have recently put up a services section where I just sort of list the different things that I could do, such as Reiki and yeah, readings, which is fun. Just love me. I feel awkward talking about it. It's such a new thing to tell people because there was such a good chunk of my life where a lot of like my closest friends knew that I did readings and they would always ask me to do them, but I never shared it with the public. So it's weird for me to now just suddenly start telling people, but whatever, I gotta live my truth and my bliss, and it brings me joy to do readings. So yeah, I'm sharing it now. Anyways, I love you all so much. Please give this video a like if you haven't already, and subscribe for good vibes. And I will see you again very, very soon, if not Friday at 1 p.m. for a video. Not a live stream, like I said, but definitely video. And I will be back for a live stream either sometime on the weekend or on Monday at 1 p.m. Sending you all so much love, light, and sunshine vibes. Mwah! And see you again soon. Bye.